Billy Ray Cyrus up in here with Johnny McGuire. Welcome to Taste of Country Nights, y'all.
Good to be with you.
Yeah, Billy Ray, of course, very busy right now. You just broke the record as of yesterday on Lil Nas X's song. You're 17 weeks at #1. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Wow, so your label played it for you, and they were like, write a verse?
Well, it actually wasn't even my label. It was Columbia Records had reached out to me on March the 14th.
You're so good with dates.
Oh, this one stuck in my mind. On March the 14th, I heard, I got an email from Columbia Records that wanted me to listen to a song by Lil Nas X called Old Town Road. And immediately I said, where do you hear it? And they said, TikTok. And I go, okay, 2 questions. What is TikTok? And where is Lil Nas X? Who is this guy? And so I immediately went on TikTok, heard the song, fell in love with it. Immediately, I just thought it was a hit. I thought it was done. I was like, I don't know what I could do to it. It sounds and feels like a hit.
Oh, boy, you did a lot, though.
Thank you.
Oh, man, you did a lot.
Thank you. And they said, I said yes, and they said, when can you sing it? And I said, today. I do live very much in the moment, and I keep a guitar in my hand just for a reason. I'm very spontaneous and just really leaning hard into my roots as a singer-songwriter, and just leaning into the music and really enjoying the moment of being a full-time musician. And so I went into the studio. They couldn't find an engineer, and they had one for the next day. And so I went in the next day. I'd studied up on the song, got in, and they said, we want you to write a verse. And I said, well, I really don't write on purpose. I've never written a song based off an appointment. And they batted around a couple ideas with Jozzy, who's a great writer. And within 8 to 10 minutes, we wrote that verse. Yeah, it was like this. I had on a ball cap, and it was down low. And she said, well, hat down. And you drove across town.
In my Maserati sports car.
Yeah, something like that. She said, you look like a rock star. And then, so I'm just looking for rhyme words. And I was sitting there holding my guitar, just like so, my brand new guitar, And then for some reason, I immediately thought it was funny to say, baby's got a habit, diamond rings, and marijuana. Yeah, see, it is funny. I thought that song could have done something if they would have kept that line in there.
They mixed it out?
They did. They said
funny.
Everything but the marijuana.
Oh,
and she said, how about Fendi sports bra? And I thought, well, it's probably good because I don't know what that is. So baby's got a habit, diamond rings, and Fendi sports bras. And so boom, that just kind of happened. We rolled with it in just minutes. And then I got behind the microphone and started singing, and I was singing everything like Nas was doing it, keeping it all down in a low register. And she asked me to go up and do way up over that. And I didn't even know if I could hit the note or not. But once I got up there, it was a lot of fun. And
the fact that you brought up the Marlboro Man meant a lot to me because
good.
Growing up as a child, my dad had all these Marlboro miles.
Really?
And I had a Marlboro jacket. I had a Marlboro duffel bag. Like when I heard that, I was like, yeah.
Was it red? Was your duffel bag red?
Red,
yeah. It was red.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had a red Marlboro duffel bag.
Try to find them on eBay now. They're like $2,000.
Really? Oh, man. I got to go look in my dad's basement. I think I got about 30 of them down there. Full of tapes. I used to put all my demos and stuff in these Marlboro bags.
Wow.
That's interesting. You brought that up.
Yeah, that really hit home for me, man.
Yeah, all right.
Now, Johnny, how did you guys decide on Chevys and Fords and how you guys were going to do it and everything?
And just to switch real quick, I'm going to go to that question, but I just have to say it blows my mind. I write songs every day, but that's the true magic of songwriting is that in 10 minutes you can write a song like a verse like that, and it becomes the rap of the year,
Definitely.
And it's magic. What it is, and it's pretty special stuff. So I just want to say that, pretty cool story. But Chevys and Fords, man, we wrote that. I wrote it with 3 other dudes about a year ago around this time, and originally my old band Walker McGuire, we were in LA doing an audience network filming thing, which is a DirecTV company, and Noah Cyrus was there that day with Billy, and she was performing and doing her own video with her band and needed a guitar because hers wasn't working. And so I think someone came in and asked for a guitar, and I let her borrow mine. And then about an hour later, Billy Ray Cyrus walks in, and I'm sitting there going, oh, my God, that's Billy Ray Cyrus. Like, Achy Breaky Heart, dude.
Right,
and,
right.
You know.
That's what I was like when I saw him today, by the way. All right,
yeah, because, I mean, like, we're from the Achy Breaky generation.
Yes.
Like, that was the first song I remember hearing on the radio.
Yes, on the school bus.
Yeah, and that's, like, anybody who's our age, that's our generation. We're Achy Breaky generation. But so after he came in, he said, man, thank you so much for letting my daughter use your guitar. You saved the day, and if you ever need anything, let me know.
Ooh,
and so he said
opened.
it. The door had opened, you know. And
Look at that.
So about 2 weeks later, my manager hit him up, and he was all about it, and got back to us quick, which was so cool to us. And then my band broke up, and we kind of connected and said, let's still do this song. This is going to be great for me to launch my solo career, and it'll reintroduce you back into country music. And he had just finished a record called The Snake Doctor Circus, which is really cool too. And then serendipitously, he met with Columbia Records and Lil Nas, and we had, you know, kind of a God moment where his life, you know, kind of took a leap of craziness, you know, and he today is celebrating the most popular song in the history of radio.
Right.
So it's been a really serendipitous, crazy moment for Chevys and Fords.
Did you ever think your first song would be like back in the 90s when you're listening to Achy Breaky Heart? Could you ever imagine your first song was going to be with Billy Ray?
First of all, like I said, I was going to get a pizza with my dad, and I think it was a Ford F-150, a sea green Ford F-150. To go pick up a pizza, and I heard Achy Breaky Heart, and that's the first song I remember hearing ever, you know. And so to have this moment of my first solo song being with Billy Ray is such a full circle moment, and it's just incredible for me to think about. So I couldn't think of a more gracious and you know, talented dude to launch my career with. And it's more of a brotherhood, you know. Like, we sit and we just jam guitars at home and talk about our favorite music, and he'll play something on the jukebox by his dad that, you know, that is kind of from that same era of music we like. I like older stuff, but it's just been a really cool experience, and I think the song has legs, and hopefully it'll take us on a little journey next part of the year.